Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video by me, Fortitude Fence. Here I am showing off some more 11th AirCAV against one of the divisions that I hate the most in this game, 5th Panzer. This gentleman is in the top 10. I've never played him before. He's supposedly like somebody's ult account, but like we won't get into that. But like I was saying, it's my first time ever playing this guy, and we are very slow to deploy apparently. Well, here we go. Anyway, though, we're giving this guy that I've never played before the good old Fortitude Fence here special, air spam. He seems to be aware of my reputation. We got 3 rolling 3s. Damn, these are good. These upfitted? No. It's turning him off because he's really smart. He's really good, He knows what he's doing. But then we got 2A4s. I didn't know that. Anyway, I played this game rather late one night, and I will say I wasn't playing particularly the greatest, but we won't get into that just yet. Here we are. We are off. Let's just slow it down real quick, show where I'm going. Yeah, so I'm pretty much just gearing up to just kind of like stop his push going into the opener here. He's rather all one-sided because that's how this map plays, of course. So silly. I wish there was points here and here, but whatever. Anyway, though, he's just gonna rush up a bunch of recon. We'll get into what I got going on over here. I opened up with a seed and like 2 clusters and an 810 rocket. I'm not too concerned about what's the word? Like him opening up with fighters because they're all short range, so I don't mind opening up with short range fighters of my own. So, whatever. Especially when I got 4 of them. I've learned a lot from experience playing 5th Panzer not to just open up with a bunch of A10s, so I wanted to try something different here and new. So that's opening up with the 2 clusters and a seed, and then we got another fighter to escort it all. So we got a 5 plane opener here. With a bunch of like 3 choppers here, but anyway. I see these 2A4s, I don't see any AA. I just go ahead and drop a cluster on that. Got the seed following up, and then we go ahead and we just straight up murder 2 IHawks, a Pioneer, a Fuchs Milan, some AA, killed the roll-in 3, and we don't lose a single plane or nothing at the start here, so that was a rather good opener. These only got like a 60-second reload. Unfortunately, the fuel time is rather long, and I had him loitering. I should have waited longer at the start, but I was really hoping to catch more of the AA out, but unfortunately apparently he knows a thing or two, or suspects like what I'm gonna do. Because he already had him turned off, so that didn't really work. Anyway, I'm trying to scout and clear this out a bit. I buy another fighter, and he does too. He's gonna go for the Blackhawk. Now, unfortunately, this thing misses 3 missiles, because of course it does, why wouldn't it? And then this thing misses 2. I think it's because this thing is double vetted. Yeah. So this has got like a great deal amount of ECM. Really hard to kill, unfortunately. I see these pushing up because of my my thing, so I try to rush up the Bradley, but we don't end up getting very far with that, unfortunately. So right now things have pretty much calmed down. This is where we are at the point of the game. I've butchered a lot of his stuff. He's countered a lot of my stuff, and now we're just sort of like in the awkward phase of the game of I just try to hold what I got, and he just tries to I don't know, do his thing, I guess. No AT in the middle. That's unfortunate. I wish I would have recognized that earlier. Like I was saying, I was rather tired. I also hadn't played in a week. I've been rather sick, so this is only my third game. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice to have noticed that with the Blackhawk and then set a CAV, and then I just could have murdered every single one of these squads like a piece of cake. That would have been the answer for that. But we'll speed it along here because I'm just rambling. Try to do more seed and cluster stuff. Pick up a Gepard, real nice. Absolutely hate 5th Panzer in their AA. Because I'm going to try to maintain a little bit of a cap here. With 2 F4s. My lord. 66? I think my F-16's only got like 65, so that's something.
Commies, right up. Get in formation.
Yeah, now we're just kind of like maneuvering a bit. He's trying to take up like the flanks of my position. I'm just bringing out like Bradley still and like a bunch of Ihawks now. Just because I hate like FRF spams against like my fighters and stuff. And a lot of my air tab is like starting to recover and refuel now, so like I kind of really want to start using the planes. I nag that FRF pretty much like for free, just overextends. Tries to get this, but I know from experience that's not gonna go well. These things are like, they never die in one passes. I don't know what it is about them. So this is something. Starts to move up here. So I thought he would have learned like his lesson and like not tried to do something like that, but he just decides to trade it out anyway and kill my my whatever thing. He tries to turn his AA off, but because he thinks it's a seed, but we just go ahead and cluster that. Something I completely forgot about, as it's been a minute, is that rolling threes, they don't die from cluster strikes in one of them. You gotta use them like pairs to like kill like a single one. I completely forgot about that, more or less. Whoopsie daisies. So I keep thinking I'm killing AA, but I'm really not. But with that Kiowa dead, he feels free to move that Leopard up and just shoot my thing. And I wasn't really paying attention. I don't really have any recon in good spots, so I don't even notice that very well. So now it's in a bit of a pickle situation. Because my rush to take this point and then try to go here is not going very well. As I've come up against some armor. But we just got Abrams over here, 2 more Bradleys. I'm going to try and rotate the Bradleys over here. Try and get some flanking shots so he just can't push across the open willy-nilly. Yeah, I just try to pull this back, but I don't think that's going to go very well. Oh yeah, and I try to push up here with a C-Knight. Try and take some of this out of my AA net, but fortunately though, I do kill some of this though. That's great. He's got like 2 cards of these, and I think he's got 1 up-vetted, so he's got like 6 fighters. It's quite a lot. So the more I can thin those out, and the rest of his air force, because they do get quite a little bit of a spam going on. Continuously moving my Ox around. I need to learn better that sticking these in forest, trying to move them is not a good idea. Just because like they do move slowly and like for other reasons, which I'll point out very soon. So like where I put this, it's on a bit of a mountain hill here. So bit of a foreshadow here about what's gonna happen when this tries to fire out a plane. Big goof moment right there. Fucking hate this building. There's nowhere to like stick AAA because I'm always like scared of it getting spotted and getting shot. Such a pickle, and I don't want to put it in the tree line. But anyway, though, he tries to do some things over here. He beat me to the punch over here, but I've come over here and capped this rather quickly. He's just bringing up a looks. I'm constantly loitering around the plains. I'm just looking for like AA and stuff, but he's got him turned off, and now he's got like a net going on with like man pads over here, man pads over here, man pads over here. So it's getting a bit hard for me to like get anywhere or do anything. He's trying to like push forward these units, but like I'm having none of that. I'm just gonna play consolidated and defensive. I can see like his tank moving up, so I'm gonna start moving my stuff back. I see this thing, so I just like building duck around it. He just keeps pushing through, which is like cool, I guess. Anyway, though, we just bombed that. There's benefits to opening up with so many planes. Is I can just like instantly respawn anywhere that you don't have AA. Anyway, though, this is where some shenanigan stuff starts happening, because you guys are Mars. I'm also a bit of a silly person, so I'm like trying to build up here. I keep like buying so many Bradleys. I don't know why. Like I was saying, it was late at night. But this is excessive. What I needed really here was like a pair of mech like dragons or engineer dragons. Because I can't really contest this in this sort of like scenario with his tank, especially when he's got like a recon chopper there. It's just not gonna go well. Yeah. So anyway, though, not a whole lot's going on. Just kind of like defending a bit over there. I missed it a bit, but when he brought out his plane over here, like I was saying, it fired, hit the mountain, blew itself up, and then he just Marses my other one. So now I only have one IHawk left. Absolutely tragic in like a matter of like, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute. All I know is I was very sad. Thankfully I'd have a bunch of planes, or I wouldn't be too concerned about having like no AA. So anyway, that annoyed me. So we're gonna go ahead and straight try to kill that. A little foreshadowing here. I'm gonna try and like go around. In hindsight, I probably should have went this way, because there is like nothing to scout, and like this puppy is right in the good spot. But this guy likes to keep trying to push through here, doing his little supported stuff going here. Where I'm just sort of like out to lunch a bit. He tries to like Mars this. I see it coming in, and we got away with that. That's why I like it. That's why I really like heli CVs. They're really hard to kill, unless you're like attacking it with a plane. So I see this moving up, and this is not a good thing, like at all. Just trying to like cover its retreat, and then I'm just gonna get the heck out of there. Because what I'm really trying to focus on at the moment is this plane shenanigan stuff. So I got a seed, 2 clusters, A-10 rocket, you know, 3 F-16 fighters, you know, against just like 2 defending fighters. He's gonna like try to bring out some AA to like stop this, because he's seen the Blackhawks not too long ago when they were over here. I'm bringing out another fighter, so I got like, how many planes is this deployed? I got 4, I got 6, I got 7, I got 8. So I got like a whole like plane tabs worth of planes deployed. And this is something very interesting. I wouldn't have expected this, but he's just gonna go for these and just like say fuck it to the planes, which is I guess good on him, because I need these to spot, you know. And then like it's kind of a pay for themselves. Yeah. Anyway though, we just go ahead and massacre those planes. So that was pretty cool. Once again, all of his AA nets is off, which I respect, because I am looking to seek and pin at the moment. I try to murder as much as I can. I realize that this is a predicament, so I just say, get the fuck out of there. Try to unload where I can. And then we'll try to like walk him to like where the Mars is, I guess. But anyway, though, all this is like sort of dead and whatever. I can actually like see this coming in. Partially the reason why I pulled back, because I think the seed still sees things, even though like they turn the radar off. I see this. I try to bomb it. Unfortunately, this one didn't drop, so I didn't actually kill it, which is kind of a big bummer. Because I've already killed 2 of them, and this would be like, you know, the 3rd. Because there's the other 4th one over there. Stupid annoying tank. Yeah, and it's just, I'm not really paying attention. Too many planes to micro, especially around over here. I should have been microing and just like sending him way the fuck back over here. But he's advancing on me, like the good old 5th Panzer does, with its 2A4s, 2A3s. Just an absolute tank spam at the moment. I don't really have like any infantry to like screen for me, so like I kind of just say screw it and send the CEV forward for the scout for my Abrams tanks. Oh yeah, and I try to send the Blackhawks back, but they go over this Gepard and die. Not good times. But yeah, we come into contact with his tanks, and I'm like, oh shit, especially when he starts pinning my stuff with a little rocket guy. Not a good situation. I try to move these forward, but the recon, I wasn't expecting this. So we're in like a big pickle here. A very big pickle. Because that guy's dead. And well, that guy's soon to be dead. This is just not good. Luckily, I killed a 2A4 with this Bradley over here. That was like pretty awesome. It pays back for those like 2 tanks I just lost. So I'm not too upset about that, because that's a good trade. I just need to get the heck out of here though. So we smoke off and try to reverse, because this is a pickle right here. This will just murder my stuff. This 3v1 against my 2 stun tanks. Like over here, nothing was going on again. Just a defensive going on. Like literally nothing from him either. I could have made something happen, but I was focusing too much over here. I'm just doing a complete withdrawal. I don't want to overextend. It's time to like change the name of the game a bit and switch it to defense. We're only 20 minutes in. I can afford to pull back for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes and then see where things go from there. Because there's no need to throw the game away just yet, right? Especially when I got all these planes. These guys are still slowly moving. I think I killed that Gepard that came around here. Yeah, I did kill that Gepard. Yeah, sweet. So that was pretty epic. I guess he just like forgot about it. Yeah. So my opponent, he's just gonna take up the defensive and just build up the tick. So he's setting up like a really rather nice defense with like tanks blocking the road, recon in position to scout for when he needs it. Actually, I think this is really just the ambush stuff that comes up down this road. Because this is really formidable right here. See what the rest of what he's going. Yeah, he's just building up like a rather extensive defensive position over here. Not any force build up over here though. He's gonna try and do some scouting over here with the Pioneers. I guess he's really wary of like what I'm doing, which is respect on him. Because I'm just building up. I realized I should probably not put my tanks all here in a defensive line when he's got the Mars. That's really stupid. So I just pull them all back from the front line, heal them up, you know. All the good stuff. He brings this Pioneer up. I have too many planes at the moment. Specifically fighters. I've murdered too many of his fighters, so now all these fighters are pretty useless. Since he doesn't have like choppers, so I'm pretty content to use him pretty aggressively here. So we just kill that Pioneer. And then I discovered that there's only one AA piece over here that was shooting at me. So this is gonna trigger a response from me, where we just go all in here with the little air assault pretty quickly. Because like I was saying, I'm pretty content to use these ground strafe. So we got some stuff to do and use. He's still just consolidating over here. I'm literally pulling all of my air force to go over here. And we're going to collapse on this position. You know, we got Milans, we got AirCAVs, we got some troops. You know, we can definitely secure it after we take it. And he's not really realizing it. This is pretty interesting. I didn't even know he did this. I guess he does know that there's troops behind me. Yeah, they wanted to fuel some of them, unfortunately. And I tried to just ground strike that. Not a good idea. No, I'm just kind of like scouting, and then like I was saying, I kind of need to trim some of these planes away. It's sad to see me do it like this, but I really don't care for them. Also, I kind of want him to just like pin the A in place over here, so it doesn't just like zoom it all over here. So just giving something him to freely like fuck around with is a bit of a sacrificial lamb that I use at the moment. So anyway, though, we buy some more planes. This isn't pretty. Claps 2 of them, but these are not good AA things. So yeah, we get this pretty much like pretty secure and free. So I stopped the tick. Makes me pretty happy. I think he's only got like the Fleegs, and a card of Gephards, and then just a card of Roland 3s. I don't think he has any Roland 2s, or he would have bought some. Also, this was pretty hilarious. And I finally see the Mars. Now I'm kind of like a goofball. Those fighters I lost, I could have probably like sent them all the way around and then like ground strafe this and then killed it. But we won't talk about that. At this point, there's only like 13 minutes left. I'm kind of in like a bit of a panic mode. I got like all of this stuff here, all these ATGMs. I was kind of like really hoping he would. Hilarious. I'm trying to kill that and just died to an IOC. I was hoping he would try to like suicide into my stuff and then I could just kill a bunch of these tanks out in the open. But I see that's not going to happen. So we got to change the name of the game a bit here. And I'm already moving this IOC because he's doing this thing with Mars. We tries to kill him. I could probably kill that with something with a plane, but let's not talk about it. I push in aggressively over here. I see all these tanks now, not a good thing. Trying to pull back. This is not a good place for my AirCAV tank. Can't see that at all. Does that die? Thank God. So yeah, I was trying to make a play for over here, but the Jaguars are kind of making me not want to push my Panzer Grenadiers unsupported, so I just pull those back. Now we've reached a pinnacle moment in the game where we're like 12 minutes in. We only need like, I don't know, 300 more points, and it's like, I need to do something, okay? So it's late at night, I'm tired. Sometimes you just gotta fucking cube move shit, okay? Draw the fire of the AA, reveal the location. I move in with some seed and stuff, the Gephards. I try to kill this stuff in the buildings, but somehow I miss, unfortunately. It's absolutely tragic I don't kill those 2 Fleegs. Still going in for the Rolands. I don't kill them, like I said, because it apparently takes 2, and I completely forgot about that. Whatever. So anyway, though, we lose our entire chopper force, but we got a good idea of what's here now, and all the AA, and more than anything, it's all out of ammunition. So we're just gonna keep buying more planes, I guess, and just try to like ram our way in. Not a whole lot going over here. Whatever. We don't need to talk about that. I don't know how I see this. I completely forget. I guess it's something over here, but I kill a 2A4. And then I'm slowly killing the Jaguar 2s that are over here. Now we're at the 10-minute mark. It's like my last chopper. Bring this A-10 over, and I absolutely slap some tanks. But there's still a lot more here. Because good old 5th Panzer, what do? They just spam tanks, you know, classic. I try to like maneuver some of my stuff. I've lost my recon one over here. I think I got side shot by like a Jaguar too. Real tragic stuff. I was concerned about like some backline stuff over here later on, but he didn't feel like doing it. I just bring in another 810, you know, clap another 2A3, and then we clap another 2A3. And then we try to go for the other 2A3, because I can see it with this thing. It probably would have been smart for me to, when I landed this, to just decap it. And then immediately lift it back up, because that just dies instantly. But we're at the 10-minute mark here. We're in like panic mode, okay? I'm not usually like in this position. These fleaks in the backline are kind of annoying the shit out of me. But I can see this 283. We just go ahead, kill it with clusters. With the constant airwaves I was doing with the choppers and stuff, these are out of ammunition. And I guess he didn't feel like putting supply, because, like, when did these ever run out of ammunition with 12 missiles? So, that was very convenient. Fortunately, I lose my 2 Jaguar 2s to his Jaguar 2 and his backline stuff. These reload, apparently, really quickly. That's sad, though. I got a single man against all this with no bullets. So that's... Oh, I guess they do have bullets. Never mind. I thought that was more epic than what it was. But I capped the zone, get a +2 here, 8.5 minutes left. I just got like 2 tanks here chilling out. This was a bit sad. I didn't need to die like that. It's never good to just send out one plane by itself. You always gotta have some sort of sacrificial bait or something. This is just like missing. Like these Milan 2s for his side have just been missing like non-stop. That's crazy. What's the accuracy on this? Well, I guess so. Whatever. Pretty funny. So now I'm just kind of like camping back here. I bring up some Milan 2s of my own. I realized I have these and that these would be like super duper useful in this sort of scenario of defending against the endless 2A3 waves, because I can actually see what he's bringing in. Because I've had these AirCAV back here for like ever. I tried to just like walk up across the open to they go kill the Mars with the bazookas. But a 2A3 says no to that. Absolutely tragic. I used to do a lot of backline action. I stopped doing it. I need to do more of it. It's always good. It's always strong. It's always powerful, especially to know what's going on. But these 2A3s, absolute pickle of a situation. These things are just gonna die in one shot to these. So we called in the Air Force, and glorious thing right here. We just fire position that, and we saved my boys. And we don't lose a single plane. Unfortunately, I lose something to a side shot. I think to like an ATGM. Absolutely tragic. I don't know how he's seen that. Anyway, though, that was like truly glorious. Unfortunately, though, this is just gonna like die to the Mars. Would have been really useful to keep those tanks alive. I'm still just maintaining air superiority. I kept 2 F-16s alive, so I wasn't totally outclassed with the AA. I seen him move troops over here. Yeah, now I see him move. So I'm just gonna send these to go kill these because they don't have AT. So nothing going on over here. It wouldn't have had to be like so stupid and dumb with like there's all this air assault and all these dead ass like airplanes and stuff. If I could have just had like a back point over here, I could have just played around his AA net But unfortunately, the map doesn't allow that. So sometimes you just gotta like suicide into like one stupid point of the map. Makes for bad gameplay, I feel. But that's just me rinsing and whining. I wish there was just more zones. Because as you'll see, like, he only like really played and concentrated on this whole side, like the whole game. And I don't know if he had fun, but that sounds really boring. I sure wasn't having very much fun. But we got 5 minutes left here. We almost bring this back. I realized that there's no like AT over here, like infantry squads, so like I just bring that up there to try to like kill all this. Should have turned that off and turned fire, but whatever. I really like Milan 2s in my deck. I never used to play with them for the longest time, but for 1v1 I really like them. You can just fling so much shit. Unfortunately, these weren't fire positioned, so when you smoked they like didn't do anything. That's honestly my bad. Truly my bad. So I lose one, and this one doesn't even get like to do anything, and we won't see that in the game. But anyway, through the sheer ATGM spam, we just chased that away, and he killed my other one because he moved this one up, because I'm a dummy, and I didn't move this unit up like a long time ago. Well, let's not talk about it. So many mistakes, but luckily I have half a brain. So I just bring up the smoke, because these are going to say no to like anything, especially when he just brings up more tanks. So all I need is just smoke and infantry. The painful thing in my deck is the only AT I get was from the arrow rifles and these barter. So like I don't get any like close up. I just got like a lot of ATGM spam. I try to kill this 2A3. Doesn't work out so well. I absolutely slapped that one though with the Milans. These stupid rocket things, I hate these so much. They're really good for the price. We LGB that. We unfortunately lose that. Kill that. Move into the smoke. He tries to move his tank forward here. Try to slap it real quick. But we side shot that with the M1A1, and ta-da! This is the point in the game where he decides to quit. He's got 3 minutes left. He's got to try to get in here somehow, and I don't really see him getting through these, even though like they're out of ammo. This one's still got some, and this thing's full health, and like, I just move this over there. I guess I can't kill that, but hopefully this will kill that. Just the one tank to bring up is not really what he needs. Looks like he was saving some points because he was gonna try to make a play over here, but like, there's no way that's gonna happen. I didn't move the Milan 2 up, but this AirCAV is gonna make mincemeat of all that. And then just slow, and I guess he's out of tanks or something. Because, yeah. Especially if I just get 100 points more than me, like, all I have to do is just, like, give up this position and then, like, not lose this one or this one, and then he has to attack me, so I just win. So, really felt well, really well thought. One of the more harder games I've had to play. One of the more sillier games I've had to play. Well, that was fun. I probably should have been bringing out more tanks. I still had more. Yeah. This guy doesn't play often, but he doesn't lose often, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty epic. Okay, let's go through this kill. Unfortunately, not like the greatest like seed kills, but this one more than paid for itself. Wowza. And then this Kiowa, killing the Fuchsmalon, not doing very well. This one was at the start where he just dived in. And it just miraculously makes it through all my planes like no tomorrow. This rocket, oh wowza. This cluster, I think this was the one at the start. I was not being very nice. But he just clumped him up and just kept driving him forward. So I was like, I gotta use him for something. And then just shredding his planes with my AA. It felt like I was shredding his planes that whole game. just not enough like baiting over his own AA, I think, and just trying to like slaughter all my planes. But I got like 15 planes in this deck. I changed it like from the I won't do the 8A 10A thing anymore because it's I guess it's not very fun for some, and we won't be that mean. So I just take the rocket and the A10. We're just being modest now. And just a single LGB, because like in hindsight, I think like the HE-A10 has like a reload for its bombs for like 4 minutes, and like the LGB has like a reload of like 1 minute. So like one LGB is like the same as like 4 HE-A10s in terms of like capability, which is like wild once you think about it. So all you really need is like one LGB, and then you have you basically got the capacity of like 4 A10 HEs. Absolutely wild. But yeah, the rest of the game wasn't very extensive. This one, doing good. I was just, I was really trading out like the A10s and the planes and stuff for tanks, really keeping them down. The 5th Panzer is just a tank printer. I absolutely hate it. Because you know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a grind. And then my stupid IHawk killed itself, like I was saying. Don't put them on hills. For some reason, I thought this said Salisbury, but I see now it says Salinas. God, was I tired last night. Put a comment like I fucking hate Salisbury steak, but like that's not his name. I didn't kill this Mars, but he wasn't killing a whole lot using it, so I wasn't like too concerned about just sending a plane all the way to the back line. Whatever. He was using the Jaeger. I needed infantry on the left side, but I was being so stubborn. I also didn't really use like CEVs a whole lot. Could have been more useful, like keeping his stuff back and more recon. I took LRS in this deck, but I think I only brought out like 1 this game. But I just took those because I took Milan 2, so I need like more good infantry. So like I don't use the BGS, like I'm trying to be modest here. But the Roland 3 here, shredding, killing. I lost something like 9 planes, I think I wanted to say this game. So I still had like 6 at the end to use. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. But if we go over here, you'll see how one-sided the start of this game was. I wouldn't have lost anything, but these stupid F4s, they just kept getting through. I really wish I could have kept all 3 of these units alive, because I really wanted to use them for like taking the entire right side, because he had nothing on that right side, and these would have been like the perfect control with the airplay to deny him that total right side, and then I just could have played defensive, and then it wouldn't have like dragged out for like 40 bloody minutes. But anyway, stupid RNG only works sometimes, especially when you bring out like 4 planes. But whatever. I think it's a little bit even, I guess. I don't know. Sort of ish. I like sort of fumble the composition that I need. I like Bradley's, okay. Even just like a Milan 2 on the left side would have shut down his Leopard 2A4 play. But I'm just a knuckle case sometimes. So we're going to ignore that. Yep. More stuff going on here. Yeah. Looking at it. Looks fun. Looks good. Losing a lot of shit. But I guess it even out with me in the head in the end, I guess. It didn't seem like it from that list, but whatever. That went pretty well. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Rather close game coming down to the wire, but it's kind of like my theme, I guess, sometimes. But yeah, take care.